Hello guys, welcome back to being Mrs. Fraser, or welcome if you are new. If you are new, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Come along and join my YouTube family. I have been wanting to do something with this coffee bar for quite some time, and I just could not figure out what. Yes, I'm doing a fall decorate, I guess, if you will, for it, but I also just needed to add some type of warmth to the area. When we first bought our house just over a year ago here in Florida, we remodeled this entire kitchen, well, minus the floors, but we tore out the old cupboards and put in new cupboards. They're white, beautiful cupboards. I love them. And then our countertops are obviously black white with a little bit of like a taupey brownish gray color. So very cool, calm tones, but I want it to feel, I don't know. It's very bright, which I needed because this space is very dark and small. Someday I would really like to put in like a skylight or something in the kitchen, but that's not for today. So I want to add warmth to the area, and I really wasn't sure how other than to add some wood tones. So we're going to go ahead and do that today. I do want to go ahead and wipe off the counter. These don't get moved all the time. So, you know, crumbs and whatnot build up behind the coffee pots and all that. So we're gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up, and then we're gonna go ahead and add some of that warmth that I was just talking about. I've been on the hunt for a wood tray to put in this space. You know, I really feel like trays just kind of help finish a space off. It kind of helps like make that area kind of like an area rug finishes the space. It kind of helps bring everything together. Well, I kind of feel like that is the same way with trays. However, I just was not finding the right tray. And I looked and I looked at Hobby Lobby, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, all the places. And you guys, I was sleeping on Ross because I walked into Ross, I looked at some of their wood pieces, and I found this beautiful board. Now, this is not just a flimsy little cheap board. It was cheap. It was only $12.99 if you can believe that. But it is a like solid, heavy piece of wood, and it is the most beautiful color. I think it's from India or something like that. It had like an India label on it, but absolutely gorgeous piece of wood. And it did exactly what I needed it to do. It brought warmth into this dark corner. The kitchen is dark anyways, other than obviously the daylight bulbs that we have to help brighten up the space, and even the white cabinets really brighten up the space. But overall, it's just dark because you just have this one tiny window, and this window literally leads out into our lanai, which is a covered area, so you don't get a whole lot of sun. So anyway, this board really just brought the warmth into this coffee bar space where I needed it. So I'm just trying to figure out though how I want to lay everything out. It's kind of hard because we have two machines. My dream machine would be to get an actual espresso maker. I would absolutely love to have an espresso maker, but for now we have the Nespresso and a Keurig. Myself and my children are the ones that use the coffee makers. The Hubs doesn't drink coffee a whole lot. I mean, maybe once a year or less, to be honest, but I drink coffee every single day, and so do my older two children. And then when it gets kind of cooler out, they like to bring out the hot cocoa and the apple cider and stuff like that. So that goes more with the Keurig. So the Keurig really doesn't get a whole lot of use during the summer months, which, I mean, I guess, like, what is that, like 10 months out of the year here in Florida? I don't know, but anyway, so we have more Nespresso pods than anything, but I do want to leave it out on the counter just in case anyone wants to use it, the Keurig that is. And so, like I said, the Nespresso gets used every single day, sometimes multiple times a day. So those are the pods that I keep out on a regular basis. Now, you saw I do have my Nespresso pods in a jar, and I didn't like the way that it was just kind of sitting flat on that wood. I felt like it needed another like dimension. So I found this little round stand. I was actually using it for my salt and pepper over by my stove, which that area is a whole nother problem because I really wasn't liking the way that was looking either. So I brought it over here, and I really love the way it just raised that jar up with the Nespresso pods, and just kind of gave it another form of dimension. So next up, I'm going to go ahead and stock up these little mason jars that I found at Home Goods. I actually bought these, I think, last year, but they have jars like this all the time, and they're really affordable. So I like to be able to see what I have. There are so many cute canisters and stuff, but I like the clear glass to be able to see. So I picked up a few little coffee treats I think I got those little pumpkin spice sticks at Beal's. But I know that I've seen them at Home Goods, TJ Maxx, those type of places. And then the marshmallows, did those come from? I think those came from Ross. So again, I was sleeping on Ross, but I'm absolutely loving the way that this is turning out. I hope that you guys are kind of getting inspired on how to add the warmth to your little coffee bars. At our old house, I actually had a coffee bar, so this is kind of a new situation, trying to learn how to use the counter space that we have.
Keep moving like the river goes, baby, going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought it's time.
So now that the base of my coffee bar is created or set up, I want to go ahead and add some fun little Halloween decor. I found these spoons at Buc-ee's. Don't worry though, they are made by Mud Pie and you can get them online. I will make sure to link them down below for you. I found them on Amazon for the same price that I paid for them at Buc-ee's. They are so cute, you guys, and technically they're labeled as candy spoons. I'm not going to use them. I just wanted them for decor. I just thought they were just so cute. You guys, Mud Pie makes like the cutest decor and I can't even handle it. Like, it is so cute. Sometimes it's a little pricey though, but these spoons, they were a little bit of a splurge, but they were so cute and I knew I just had to have them. I found the little bowl that I'm sitting them in at Beal's, which again, I knew that I wanted a bowl to put them in. I just could not for the life of me find what I was looking for. Happened to go into Beal's and voila, there it was. So I thought it was absolutely perfect and I really love the way this is turning out. This little pumpkin is from Hobby Lobby. Now, Hobby Lobby does not carry Halloween. We all understand why. So they do not carry Halloween decor. So I'm doing more, I guess, of a following fall and Halloween together for my little coffee bar setup this year. But I just think it is so cute and I really love how everything turned out. It is absolutely perfect. It brought the warmth in that I was looking for and it just kind of gave this corner something special and nice to look at. But since we are on the coffee subject, I thought I would share a yummy recipe. For those of you that are coffee lovers, you guys probably maybe drink coffee creamer, and those store coffee creamers are so bad for you. They are made with vegetable oil and we all know vegetable oil is not good, but I'm not here to preach about what's good and what's not because yeah, I'm not, but I promise you that this coffee creamer is so much better. It tastes, forget the quality because I'm literally putting a whole can of sweetened condensed milk in there. Forget that. The health part of it, because whatever. But it just tastes so much better. I absolutely love this pumpkin spice creamer. My kids love it. It's absolutely delicious. Anyway, so it's literally so easy. It's a cup and a half of milk. You can use skim milk, 1, 2 whole, whipping cream if you would like. It kind of depends on your preferences. You could probably even use like oat milk, because oat milk I think is pretty creamy. But it really depends on your preferences. I personally use skim milk because that's just what I have, and I don't like buying extra stuff for just a small amount being used. So anyway, a cup and a half of your choice of milk, a can of sweetened condensed milk, and let's see, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and you're going to use 3 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. If you don't have pumpkin I am mixing up my words. Typical Tammy fashion here. But if you don't have pumpkin pie spice, I think it's like clove, nutmeg, cinnamon, and I feel like there's another one, and it's just a blend of those spices. But anyway, then you can also add in 3 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. Now you can make this from your own pumpkin, your own pie pumpkin, or you can use the Libby's like I did. I'm sure off-brand cans will work as well. But then you just basically stir it and heat it until it is steaming. Look at that goodness. Oh, my mouth is watering just seeing that. I have not made my coffee yet this morning, so I'm about to go use this beautiful coffee creamer. It is so good. But anyway, let's go ahead and make a cup of coffee. I made the creamer, so let's make the coffee now. And I'm going to use the pumpkin pie sauce. I was so excited to find this from Tarani's. I could not find it anywhere, and I looked everywhere until Ross. Again, like I said, I was sleeping on Ross, you guys. And I found it, and I thought I would just pour a little bit in there with my Nespresso pod and my amazing pumpkin pie or pumpkin spice creamer.
In this moment, gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely. I am finally home at last. And I don't mind being gone.
Alrighty guys, that's going to be it for today. I hope this video gave you a little bit of inspiration, maybe some motivation, or just a yummy recipe. Let me know down in the comments if you're going to try this recipe, and if you do, what you think about it. Anyway guys, I hope everyone stays happy, healthy, and safe. Make sure you come back, because Sunday's video, we are finally decorating the front porch for fall, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. But anyway, stay happy, healthy, and safe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Blindfold.